Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 27th of February. In this update, the Aviation Industry Association's backing Air New Zealand, agreeing external factors are largely to blame for the airline's poor financial results. The airlines announced a first-half loss before taxation of $59 million. Association Chief Executive Simon Wallace says comparisons shouldn't be made with Qantas' successful financial results, as it's a far bigger airline with a stronger domestic economy. A victims advocate is attributing a switch-up of crime figures to changes in policing and sentencing. Data from the latest Crime and Victims Survey shows there were 49,000 fewer victims of violent crime in the year to last October compared to the two previous years. The government says there's no doubt the gang patch ban has played a part. Chief Victims Advisor Ruth Money told Ryan Bridge many victims think it's because of a bolstered police presence. A plea for more immediate access beds in central Auckland to address homelessness. The government is working to give police powers to move rough sleepers and beggars out of public spaces. Auckland City Mission says there would need to be 200 additional beds in the central city to house the homeless in the area. Missioner Helen Robinson says 10 of the 40 beds at the James Liston Hostel are currently funded for immediate access, and she says with extra help it could be entirely transformed into an immediate access facility. The Ministry of Education's defending an almost $1 million spend on a Treaty of Waitangi course. The agency spent more than $500,000 on the voluntary courses over 3 years, from 2022 to 2024. Adding up the hours of staff time, the spend reaches around $987,000. The Education Ministry says that the workshops provide an important opportunity for staff to understand te tiriti, and it strengthens the workforce capability. The Taxpayers Union calls it an unjustifiable cost that may be better spent on frontline education. Hope that New Zealand hasn't lost its young people forever. The latest Stats NZ data shows 48,000 departures from New Zealand to Australia in the year ending June 2025. Infometrics principal economist Brad Olsen says that there are more job opportunities in Australia and an average higher pay. He says there needs to be a plan to convince people to come back to New Zealand. Christchurch turns up the volume today as Electric Avenue gets underway. 45,000 punters are expected to attend each day of the Hagley Park event, with a further 2,000 working on site. Last year's festival produced $10.5 million in visitor spending. In sport, the Tall Blacks have earned a first win in the second window of basketball's World Cup qualifiers, beating the Philippines 69-66 in Manila. Yuki Maya is the best of the local golfers in second, a stroke off the lead after 13 holes of the rain-affected New Zealand Open first round at Millbrook. South Africa and India have secured Super 8-stage wins at cricket's T20 World Cup. 34-year-old Black Fern, Portia Woodman-Whitcliffe, has retired from rugby for a second time. I'm Neva Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.